And I mean, it's better when it's other people who are being kept safe. We are meeting in the village. I've called the entirety of Team Void because I have an awkward discussion with all of them. Where I have to tell them, hey, I'm half goop monster. Not that I don't look sexy as half a goop monster. I'm just worried some people might take it better than others. And by better than others or worse than others, I mean screaming. I'm prepared for screaming. Fine. What's life without a little bit of screaming? Just the terror adds spice to your interactions. I'll try to raise it delicately. Oh, hello everyone. Time to introduce yourself. Here's an update. Oh yeah, the giant abyss below Haven might be slowly transforming you into goop. Isn't that crazy? Damn, I'm even more of a monster now. Anyway, how was your weekend? Actually, why am I even keeping track of the days? There isn't a. We don't have weeks here. Everything just goes on. Ugh. All right, and as we're running to the village, a quick peek around for any of my teammates to see if anyone else has gotten here. Since I guess I organized this meeting, it looks better if I'm there first. But if I'm not there first, that's also totally. Oh, Lex is pacing. I'm sure that's fine.
Greetings, researcher. How are you doing?
Greetings, Prince Lux. I am doing decently. We've got some interesting news to share. Very interesting news to share. How have you been? Haven't seen you. Have you been, like, holed up making a kingdom outpost or something?
Well, something like that. I've been hard at work on attempting to expand my empire. Those wolves that you had me tame, they're quite good creatures. They attack everything in sight, listen to every word I say, and are absolutely adorable. Thank you very much, researcher.
And they're fluffy. It's perfect. The all-around best companion. Want to see somebody else who's utilizing that same general theory? Look at this house. Oh, never mind. They've been moved. Oh, shit.
Oh? What? How do I even get through here?
I don't know. It's blocked now. I think we just discovered... Well, anyway, there were a shit ton of dogs in there. There were so many dogs in there that the dogs had taken over the bed. And then so when you sleep, it's just full of dog pile, if you will.
I see.
Have you met Moth?
I don't believe so. I've only met my ex archivist and you so far.
All right, then today we'll be introducing you to a couple more people.
Excellent. I
Yeah,
assume
I've got a
that
team
with your taste in understanding how people work, you would understand that these people are indeed good for the team.
Yeah, good for the team. But anyway, I was just... Moth is a little bit angry at me right now. So I figured if you knew them, you'd be a better person to tip them out that their house has been booby-trapped.
Booby-trapped? Well, that's no good. Oh,
yeah, it looks like a booby trap. Hello. Gwen, join. Gwen, can you hear us?
Hello. Heard something about booby traps?
I have neither boobies nor traps. Anyway, Gwen, Lex, Gwen.
Greetings.
Hello.
Greetings. My name is Prince Luxlumina Demonus, and I am the Prince of the Nether. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. You are a fellow member of this Team Void that researcher August has installed, correct?
Yes, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Your Highness. I'm Cursebreaker Gawain.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
I'm Cursebreaker Gawain.
Cursebreaker, a fanciful title. Where on earth did you manage to get that?
I was apprenticed to another Cursebreaker and eventually earned it for my own.
I see. Very well, Cursebreaker.
Magic in your home, Lex.
Well,
we didn't.
there's no real magic back in the Nether. However, there were those that were better at summoning fire than others.
Arcane practitioner of the whoosh.
You're a prince of the Nether.
Yes.
I used to go on expeditions into the Nether, and before all of this happened.
I see. I'm sure you can agree that the Nether is quite a lovely place. I can't wait to get back there as soon as possible.
It is. I wish we had access to it here.
Is it
The
still
resources
blocked off?
there.
Yeah. Portals are. I mean, they're portals, but they're portals to sadness. Portals to the despair lurking within your heart.
Portals to sadness. Is that what the void jumping is?
No, that's portals to progress.
True.
That's portals to blackness, is what I see.
That's also true. But Whimsy.
See.
Greetings.
Hi, Gawain. Hi, August. I don't think we've met.
No, I do
There
not
seems
believe
to
we
be
have.
quite a
My
lot
name
of
is
you in
Prince
this channel.
Lux Lumina Deminus, and I am the Prince of the Nether.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm Whimsy.
A
Would
pleasure
you like
to
a
meet
flower?
you. What is
Right.
that?
Flower.
A flower?
Friendship, I think.
I do not understand what it means either.
I
It's
don't
customary.
think I've met you either. Hello.
Very
Hello.
many new people here.
Right.
Yes,
So, okay.
it does seem to
Awkward
be.
circle around. Tell everyone your names and I don't know, whatever you think is relevant to this void conversation that we're about to be having.
Okay. I am the self-taught artificial reliable servitor, also known as STARS. If you need assistance with anything, please contact me and I will help you as soon as I can.
Of course, assistant.
Whimsy?
I'm Whimsy. It's just a pleasure to meet all of you. I'll be a friend if you're looking for one.
I'm
Okay.
August. You know me. Gwen.
I'm Cursebreaker Gawain. I.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Ugh.
Oh, sorry.
You seem to upset a, Oh, apologies.
Where did he? Wait,
Where did it go? Oh.
it's committed a murder. Oh, it's turned its eyes on me.
Figures. Every single
it's been
time.
slain.
Every single time I try to make peace with those Endermen, they immediately start turning against me. What is it that these kingdoms have with ours? The Warped Kingdom and the Crimson Kingdoms must not be that different. Set aside our
Discourteous of
ideological
them.
differences.
Yeah, I'm sure you can work through the cultural differences. Find an understanding.
Miscommunication, if anything.
But they don't care for you staring at them in the eyes?
Well, clearly they don't, but they will still respect my authority as a prince, will they not?
Seems like there's not many of the
Okay.
structures we've been used to here.
All right, something interesting to show you, and it's at Gwen's place, so we can walk and talk. Onward, adventurers and
Okay.
scientists into the night. Gwen can lead us, or Stars. 'Cause
Alright.
you guys both know where you're going.
Yeah,
Lead
this
forth,
way.
Cursebreaker.
I just follow behind, or else I get hopelessly lost.
I've gotten lost a time or two myself, but I do know where we're going this time.
As I was
We-
heading here, it appeared that the liquid poison was raining from the sky again. How do we make it stop?
Rain?
You mean water?
I don't think there is a way to make it stop.
Is there not? Ugh,
You could go
Gotta
undercover.
wait for it to pass.
despicable. Can't
The
we
hell?
don't just convince the weather gods to say, why can't we just have a normal day for once?
Weather gods?
Weather
Have
god?
the gods ever been kind to you in the past?
Well, no, I don't even believe they exist, but it's just saying, turn a phrase.
God.
Alright. Hey, this is completely out of character, but if I ever go silent for no reason, please let me know because my microphone's being really weird.
Understandable.
know.
My chat's telling me that
We
I'm
will-
quiet and I don't know how to turn myself up. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh no, okay.
now that we're sharing funny out of character moments, the first time I logged in my dream cat maid skin.
Oh no.
Oh no.
New lore skin, y'all.
Yeah, the bright pink dress, green with the little cat ears.
I love that skin. It's so cute.
Right? Yeah. No, it's at least I'm stylish when I popped on here and was like, oh shit. Oh crap.
I logged on with that one after playing Hypixel with Oz once, and Deep Sleep and Red like killed me.
Like, you don't deserve to be in our presence.
Yeah, they literally.
It's too
I like
cursed.
logged in and AFK'd, and when I got back, they were killing me about it.
Oh my god.
Right. Is everyone's volume good now?
It appears I can't make myself louder, so this is what I have. This is what we're working with.
This is
You
the
could turn us
situation.
down in Discord.
Yeah,
Right.
let me try doing that.
The Doofenshmirtz method. That way you sound louder in comparison.
Yeah.
Wow. I can't believe it can work that way.
I just learned how to turn people down and up in Discord the other day.
All right, I think most of our issues are settled. Okay, we can go back in character.
No, the quietinator. Sorry.
The quiet.
All right, this way.
Does the helmet help with the deadly poison running from the sky thing?
No, I believe my XX archivist was the one that gave me it, and it does not seem to be functioning in the slightest.
Geez, XX
Maybe-
archivist, try better.
Maybe if you had a full
Exactly.
set.
Perhaps. However, I'm not a soldier. Why should I need to wear more than one piece of armor just to protect myself from a little bit of poison?
Why
It's a
should I
continuous
wear armor?
world.
I need to use all my iron to make light.
A good point.
See, no one here is wearing armor right now. Stars, you generally suit up. What's your rationale?
What was that?
I've gone quiet.
Stars, I think the mic situation happened.
I broke
What?
my armor, and I haven't been able to find enough iron to make a new set.
We shall harmonize.
All right, this way, on the bone path.
The path with the more aesthetically pleasing clinking sound.
Yeah, rather than the squelch path.
The scorch path?
The squelch path.
You don't
What's
none
it?
of you
Folks.
like it either?
It's a very uncouth name for it, don't you think?
It's
is
made out of
rather.
honey, or I've been told. And it makes such a nice sound, but some people don't seem to like it very much.
It literally takes you to the ground. It's like a metaphor for how Haven stole like 8 people's wings.
People had
So
wings
maybe
on
that's
here.
why it's here.
Is it the void that stole them?
It's a working theory.
Wings, but I haven't tried flying with them yet. I don't think I could if I tried.
Sit down if you want. Just make sure to set Zvan Goyans and if you want to have a little venture.
Do some experiments, but be careful.
Of course.
August, did you want to show them what I think you want to show them?
I have a progress report to make first.
Shit.
but-
Motherfucker. Sorry.
The
There's a
venturing.
wall of water here.
It'll be okay. Just watch your step, Your Highness.
Thank you. At least somebody's concerned about my well-being.
I would be remiss not to be. Okay. So everybody here, there's a bed if you want to set spawn. Sorry for it's a bit ruined in here. I had some unwanted visitors. But up
I
top is
believe
much
we are
nicer.
close to where my kingdom will be in the future.
Your kingdom?
Yes.
You're making another one. You really took the heart. Being the kingdom, huh? Just gonna
Well-
pop up another one.
Well, yes. For as long as I am here in this overworld, I suppose I shall make myself useful. I'm prince after all. What is a prince without its kingdom?
Might as well go back to doing your job.
Exactly.
Prince needs a kingdom. All right. If you come, follow me up here.
What is this
This is
thing?
I have a very scuffed staircase. Oh, that's my horse.
A horse.
It's
What is it?
an equine for like you can ride them, which is not as useful on Haven considering that they're not quite made for this world. It feels
Huh.
like,
Well then.
but they get you places in a speedy fashion.
A glorious steed to ride into battle with. Where did you go?
Exactly. Sorry, this is a very not much of a builder. You can probably
How did I
tell.
get lost in the staircase? Oh wait, it goes back up this way. Wait,
I
no, it
left
doesn't.
the staircase.
Yes,
How do
it
I get
does.
back in?
You
No.
here. I'll come back down.
The wall, yeah.
I figured it out because I am smart.
so smart.
I need to be making. There's renovations that I still need to make to the structural integrity of the staircase.
You should make the staircase better. I believe that this is bad.
I can't stop here.
Well, there's a more. Looks like somebody has fucked up the staircase a little
Here,
bit.
wait, hang on. I've
Perhaps.
got ugly diorite. We can climb on the ugly diorite.
Excellent. See, I have a quicker way up, but it involves water, so I didn't want to hurt those
Thank
who
you.
are hurt by water.
Thank you. You are very considerate.
I didn't realize Jackdaw came by here the other day and had a pretty bad time with the. This is not the way up. Sorry. Here we go.
Is this jackdaw also
My
a demon such as me?
No, but they're feathered. She has feathered wings that get wet in the water, I think.
Interesting.
Okay, I gotta plug my mic back in again. I really don't understand why this is doing this.
Okay, back. There's one too. Amber. She's half Enderman. So water, big no-no.
Oh,
Like,
I
yeah.
see.
Poison.
Yes,
What?
you seem to resemble them in that.
What is this?
What
This is
motivated
my
Design
my
this
house.
staircase this way.
I appreciate the use of red. Good taste.
Thank you.
Yes, it is rather
Yeah.
interesting.
So, yeah, make yourselves at
Fire
home.
road.
There's not a ton of space in here, but
There into the
it's
abyss.
my
It's not really much of an abyss, it's just warmth.
It's a tiny bit of fire.
life.
Have you been cold here, Lux? I've
Oh,
been so cold
yeah,
outside my
dreadfully
natural
so.
habitat.
I've been bathing in the lava pools as much as I possibly can.
Interesting.
The general
little
temperature of
bit
this
of
place is
toasty.
so much lower than I've ever been used to. Quite dreadful.
It's much colder than the Nether.
Yes.
Warmer than the overworld in my home, though.
Careful, don't set yourself on fire.
Does anyone need food or anything?
Yes, that is a good question. I also have food as well, if it is
As
needed.
always, I will take your stuff.
All right. I will provide.
Oh, thank you for the feast.
Least I can do. Sorry, this place doesn't have a roof yet, but at least it's not raining.
The sky can be our roof, etc. Something something.
Just further access to the void.
Yeah, limitless horizons.
Exactly.
All right, so
Looking up
I
and
guess summer.
seeing a void is certainly new.
The
It's different
sky?
colored.
Yes, the color blue. I most often saw it in the warped forest. This specific shade is new to me.
Yes.
You never left the Nether before.
No. Why would I have to? I have a kingdom to rule. What is that thing? What
Fair.
is
Oh,
that?
that's Temerity. It's my cat.
Excuse me?
It's a little pet predator. You keep them in your house and they scare off creepers. A
The
companion.
exploding ones.
I still do not understand their utility.
They're friends.
They are
They're
small.
divine. But they are mighty.
They have medicinal properties.
I feel that I learn
Medicinal
more
properties?
information about this friend thing each day. So they can include non-sapients as well?
Anyone who is part of your community and not a family member, I would say, is a friend.
Anyone
I see.
Has positive relations with. See?
You could be friends with a family member too. You could
Oh, that's
definitely be
true.
enemies with one.
Relationships are expansive and
Exactly.
multifaceted.
Many cover many scenarios. Right. Well. All right.
I will store this information for later.
Firstly, I guess I don't think I showed this to everyone. Hang on. Where's my drip block? Here it is.
Hmm?
So the thing that originally got interested in the void.
What is that?
This.
Oh,
Yes.
brought it here?
Hmm?
You were carrying that.
I was carrying it. It's fine. I've been holding it, and I'm already,
Isn't
So,
that
I can
it
smell
hurts
your
death
health?
coming from it.
right. It hurts if you get too close to it. But we found it in
And
the
yet you've
depths
been
of a
holding it.
ruined village.
You've just been carrying that in your pocket.
Hey,
Why?
I've got pocket lead. Don't worry,
Ow.
we're fine.
I am concerned for your health and long-term safety, August.
I know. Anyway, but the particles that come across it are a lot like the void, which kicked off. Okay, good. I got that.
All right.
My research attempts. So basically, I gathered all of you, and in summary, some of the things we learned about the void. It seems to present both visions and words, whispers sometimes, that are unique to everyone who goes down into it. It is
Interesting.
quite possibly a gateway to other realms. I have believed that the rose was connected to it somehow, maybe an extension of it, a representation of its powers more top. But it hasn't been any more eager to interact with me while I've been holding it than while I haven't. So if
You brought
it's
the
meant,
rose. You brought the rose down to where you've been jumping.
yes,
Down to the void.
yeah. The
Is
other,
Oz aware of your use of the rose?
I mean, after you snitched on me,
I did not tell them that you were using the rose.
well then yes, I mentioned it briefly. It should be fine. I'll bring it back, and they won't have to worry. The other universal agreement that we have is that there's generally a presence down in the void. Maybe the whole thing is a little bit sentient or aware in some way. Maybe there are things lurking within.
Oh,
But
yes,
yeah,
can you
that's
not
the-
hear it?
The
The
void.
general consensus.
Yes.
I just get static.
I heard voices,
I hear clear voices, yes.
but only
I
in the
saw
voice.
eyes when I went down there.
I feel something pressing in on me, like a river.
Hmm.
What did they say? The voices.
Just inane whispers.
Lots of things.
Something specific.
Well, nothing that I could
You didn't.
pick out.
Ah. Was it your name? Were they talking to you directly? Did the message seem intended for you, or was it just being broadcast?
Interesting.
Well, I suppose it was somewhat of a broadcast more than a direct reply to me. However, I do believe that they are trying to communicate.
What was the sentiment? What was the broadcast?
That is a good question.
I'm not entirely sure.
Looks, do you hear voices outside of the void?
Well, only near the soul sands.
Oh,
Near the soul sand.
Yes. As someone who is born in the Nether, it is a common practice to be able to hear the whispers of the damned from the soul sands. You see, when a soul dies, it becomes trapped in the soul sand, and it is very common for a lot of demons to be able to pick out those voices and understand them. Most of the time, it's just whispers of memories and stuff that they have left to say before they died.
It's called soul
request
sands
kind of
because
thing?
there are literal souls
Interesting.
stuck in the sand.
Yes. What did you
Yes.
think there
That is
were?
awesome. I just thought it
Soul
was
sand absorbs any living thing it comes into contact with, or at least the essence of it.
Yes, it is also
Listen, I
why
think there's
you
a
become
healing
so
magic.
sluggish and slow while walking through it.
to the
Correct.
dead clear boots. Nice. But there's one more thing I'd like to show.
Alright.
Unless anybody else has any more comments that they want to add about the void, or just in general.
I do not
Team
believe.
sharing.
How are you moving forward with these experiments now that you've gathered all of our observations?
Right. So that is part of the next thing I wanted to show to you. Wait, I don't remember where it was. Can you?
You want to show? Yes, it's down here.
Oh.
Don't.
Oh, what?
That's private. I think.
Oh.
Well, that's just. I'm
Apologies.
just gathering. I'm just gathering.
He's
Oh.
cursed.
I haven't
Curses.
seen you in a
Quite the
long
layout.
time.
Oh yeah, my altar. I had some access to. I woke up. My altar was the altar that I woke up at was stocked with nether warts. So
Whoever stocked it
you're
had
welcome
good
to.
taste.
It's crucial to curse breaking in some instances. So, but you're welcome to take some if you want.
Thank you.
This is my makeshift curse breaker altar.
Very
And
red.
this is a component of the altar that, if done correctly, if used correctly, the word not exacerbates. It reveals. It allows the aspects of magic that may not be visible to the eye to become more visible. It's used as a type of diagnostic device in curse breaker circles.
Fascinating.
Right.
So yes, me and August discovered something worrying when we used it the last time.
Before I show you, as stars you asked about next steps, I think this is a promising avenue for me to investigate in. But since we've already established that void presents differently to different people, and giving the new information we have about, I say, side effects relating to the void, you guys are. It's not necessary for you to continue jumping in there. So you've done your part, and I'd be glad to share whatever research I find, and find in the future with everyone, especially if it relates to getting you home. So don't feel obligated to. I mean, if you'd like to continue assisting me either by providing, like, I don't know, books or verbal support or whatever you'd like, being another trial even. I'd love that, but don't feel obligated because there might be tiny little consequences to using the void consistently.
August, I do not think that pursuing these experiments will be fruitful for you.
I disagree. And well, this is about your decisions. I've already made mine. It's the right thing to show you.
All right.
So,
Do you have a torch?
yes.
Do you put it on the altar? There we go.
This might take a second. Just don't worry about it.
Be
I'll be
enough
back
of
soon.
Oh?
Right to right and wrong to wrong.
Oh.
Um,
What?
Where, huh?
A
Where did they
magician!
go?
It's all right. Just wait a moment.
is this magic going?
sort, I would say. It's like redstone, sort of. If you put certain components together, I suppose it is.
Alright. Where did they go?
Perhaps
Well,
they just went invisible.
they. That's a part that I'm not certain of. It's never worked like this when I used it in the past, but I think things work differently here. It's
Interesting.
whatever is being augmented, whatever is being drawn out.
Oh, they're back.
Oh.
August?
Hey,
Oh,
I'm stuck in the ground.
Oh. That's.
I'm in the
that's not
ground.
good.
I'm in a hole. I'm
There
no
we
longer
go.
in a hole.
What in the world?
Oh,
Hey guys.
What the hell
Do you
happened
like
to you?
My
This-
new aesthetic.
is worse than I initially realized.
You perverted your tiefling natural skin. What has happened to you?
It'll
doesn't
go
look
back.
worse than before, at least.
Yes, it's fine.
This
Are you sure? You do not
seems-
look fine in the slightest.
It's like it's eating away at your very essence.
Thanks for
That
that.
may literally be what it's doing.
Thanks for that, Goy. But anyway, yeah.
True.
So, I guess until we learn more about it, if you can avoid it. I mean, I've done this an excessive amount of time, but limitation on using it for fast travel, except in emergencies, I'd say. It doesn't hurt or anything, and it's only visible when I've been hit with the magic beam. So it's not like it's been an issue for me, but
I don't see what's wrong with
But
the way August looks.
it continues to grow worse.
gotten worse since last time. We don't know.
It's
Like I said, this is an avenue I'm committed to exploring, and you guys definitely don't need to
Why
do anything.
does it
like
have
that,
to be you who explores it?
Because nobody else will.
You
Are
seem
you certain?
obsessed.
there's ways of mitigating this kind of damage.
I'll get help as I progress. Gwen knows magic, so maybe we could slow the process. But I still think this is how we're gonna get people home. And if you have to, break an egg to make an omelet, then I'm fine with being the egg. You don't have to be though. You needed to know.
I do not understand this metaphor. You do not look like an egg.
What is an egg?
Organics love eggs, don't you know? Hang on. Organics love eggs!
Yes.
What in the world?
If you throw enough of them, sometimes you make chicken.
Correct.
How's that work?
Chickens come from eggs. Oh, please do not make chickens in my ritual
Wait,
space.
You
I
can
don't
make
know
a
what
single
effect it will
chicken.
have.
Make a chicken, I'll kill it instantly.
That seems grim.
Death.
Death to the chickens!
The eggs have lied to me.
They have. They've all been done. Disgusting. Wait,
A creature!
Yes.
Die.
goodbye.
Why is it looking
It
at me?
seems to have taken a liking to you.
Goodbye, cruel world.
Oh.
Anyway.
Oh.
Oh.
That's a chicken.
I didn't like it anyway.
Oh, any questions?
Yes. Are you okay with this?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Mhm.
If this is what needs to be done, then I'll do it.
What needs to be done?
Well, we need to go forward and research and discover. We have to understand why we're here and where we could possibly be going.
And how we can
Okay.
get back?
Yes,
I
if
think-
you're interested in that.
Yes.
I know you are.
It's worthwhile. I mean, you know my feelings on this already, but it's worthwhile to do research into this. It's worthwhile to understand the underpinnings of this world and to see how we can make our way back to where we belong. But I'm not convinced that we will gain more just by you jumping into the void over and over. I mean, as you said, everybody's experience is different and seems to be yielding different information. And so I don't know if we're getting more data or more research, if it's worth you specifically eroding more of yourself or whatever the void is doing, damaging more, when it's clear that maybe everybody here has a piece of whatever puzzle needs to be put together. I think it's erroneous. It's a false logic that it makes sense for you to be the one to do it over and over.
I mean, there's not much of an alternative. I'm not going to force anyone down there. Consent is important.
It's true, but I think there's
Right.
a lot to learn of the void without jumping into it. There's a lot to learn of the void if the people who take this risk, knowing the consequences, do it with caution. And if you give me a few days, a few weeks, I may be able to devise something to mitigate harm to us. That might be a way forward.
Yes.
Hmm.
I think
I'm
it,
not- Oh, no, go ahead, Stars.
Alright. I'm willing to assist you in this. It doesn't have to be just you who does this, but I don't want to see you destroy yourself for this. You're not the only one who has to be doing this. You understand that, correct?
Thank you, Stars. I appreciate that. You're a good friend. But nobody else has to feel obligated or anything.
It's a good point.
So yeah, I guess consider the information you've learned here today. No matter what happens, what you decide, I'll update you on whatever research happens in the future. So,
Something to put forth, if that's all right, August.
oh yeah, go ahead.
I've been traveling around to different parts of, and I'm not sure how this is connected to the void, but I think it might be something for us to focus our research on, something that may be an avenue that may be not as directly harmful. I'm uncertain, but two sort of avenues that I've seen are, there seem to be the village that you got the wither rose from, the village that you found the rose in. It seemed like the rose was part of a curse. And there are other villages with similar or mirroring curses laid on them that I've found. And that seems to be a part of this, maybe? Some concrete evidence of things happening here before we came, and things that may have led to us being here.
That's definitely an avenue worth exploring. I also think, I guess, going off our theory that the void takes things from people. Maybe going around, interviewing other server members, making a list, what they lost, like memories, wings, trying to
a
connect
lot of loss of wings.
Yeah, a lot of loss of memories. Trying to connect it to I don't know, a metaphorical significance, something about the memories. I mean, the void works in metaphors, it looks like. It's not normal
Logic. Representation.
Void is never logical.
Could be helpful.
You said you were remembering more, August. It was returning things to you?
Maybe.
What are you remembering?
Oh, just a little bit more about my home.
Your home?
It's not my home anymore.
I see.
Sort of like you. I lived in a volcanic community, so water was scarce. This is the first time I've seen like ponds and oceans and stuff. Luckily, it's not poison to me.
Really? Well, I suppose that since I have grown up primarily in the Nether, then I would not be used at all to the water.
Void took
I
from all
guess.
of us.
What did it take from you? Is that too personal a question? I mean, you seem to have
That is
most of your
interesting.
memories.
It's someone I was close to, someone who I have unfinished business with. Something a curse that I've yet to untangle, and I can't remember their name anymore. I couldn't have forgotten it. It isn't something, they haven't been gone that long. I wouldn't have I couldn't have forgotten it, so I think it must have been taken from me.
It took away your purpose then, and breaking whatever ailment you were determined to break. That's significant.
You can't
We're
break
on the
a curse
same
without
level.
the name.
Same level as wings. All right.
I'll help in any way that I can. To help
Thank you, Lindsay.
all of you, to help you find who you are and find a way back to where you come from.
I suppose that if it will help find my way back home to my kingdom, then I shall assist in any way that I can, researcher.
All right.
I appreciate that. So that means we haven't lost anyone. The whole group is still together. Yes. Knew I was right choosing you. Yeah. Anyway, I guess meeting over. Gwen and Stars. I want to talk with you briefly, but
All right.
and you are free to go.
Thank you. I shall continue to build my kingdom. Farewell.
Good luck, Your Highness.
Goodbye. What did you need to speak to us about?
Right. It's not
Well, this has suddenly been an interesting experience. The Team Void that I have grown to be allies with, I can't say that I know how to feel about it. On one hand, they're helping me get back home, but on the other hand, what August is doing is potentially damaging them permanently. What they're doing, I don't like it. The way that their skin, they smell like death. They smell like void. I really do hope they're okay. And it's not because I care or anything, but they're my one ticket way back home. And I'll be very disappointed if I lost my one way back. This Badlands here is nice for now, but it is temporary. I don't want to be here for any longer than I have to. Oh, hush up, you exploding creature. I suppose that, for now, I shall continue on building my kingdom here. Do whatever I can in order to preserve my little bit of home. Though, I don't have to build, do I? I sincerely hope that I don't. That's an awful lot of legs. I really hope that I don't have to build a kingdom and a castle and whatever. That just seems like too much work. You know, a prince like me should not have to be able to build an entire empire on his own. I should have servants. I should have people on my side working for me. Perhaps soon. What is this? What in the world? What is this? Why is there just a pit? Regardless. Well, I'm curious. I may not be able to build it on my own, after all. Why would a prince like me have to do that? However, I have seen people here. People who may be willing to... Oh. I'm not sure. Accept a little bribe of their own. Much to think about. Alright, and that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed my side of the lore stream. I have forgotten how to do anything Lux related. But this was very fun. I love Team Void meetings, and this was just a very fun experience. Hope you liked the little outro that I did. Winky face emoji. There may be another stream coming soon because I have some plans, but we'll just see how it goes, you know? I'm sorry, Angel. I'll try. I've been busy a lot, but I will try to, you know, be more active. So thanks everyone who stopped by my stream specifically. I know that there's, 3 people streaming today. So thanks for choosing my stream. Very flattered. Flutter's suddenly enlarged eyelashes. I do have to be somewhere in 10 minutes, so I should probably end stream. But again, thanks everyone for coming. I'll leave you up with just a little bit of void noise. And as we sign off, I hope the void treats you well tonight. Take care.